name's...
Go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Hi. My name is Felicity, but I go by Philly.
And I am Matt. I am Philly's dad. We are from Athens, Georgia.
Awesome. Okay, so how did you both learn to play bridge?
Well, my dad taught me. First, we were starting with a little game that's kind of like bridge, but there's no bidding. And then, as I got better at that game, my dad taught me a new game, and that was called bridge.
And I learned from my grandmother, who's still with us, Philly's great-grandmother, when I was around 12 years old. And I would go over to her house, and she would have some of her friends over, and we would play what's called kitchen bridge. So we would just deal the cards and kind of speak the bid and just play the hand, and I had a lot of fun doing that with her.
That's so cool. Okay, so what do you each like about playing bridge?
I like the fun out of it and doing it with friends and my dad. That makes it so special.
I also, it is definitely special to play with, of course, my good friends. I met a lot of good friends, and it's very special to play with my daughter. But for me, it is sort of the intellectual challenge of the game. I think that it sort of makes you use all facets of your brain. It's not just like chess is a game where you're trying to solve a puzzle, which goes on in bridge too, but I really enjoy that it is also a collaborative game. You have to be a good communicator through the bidding process, and it makes it very social, kind of going back to my first point. Something you can do with a family member. You can develop, I've developed many long-term partnerships, and it's just a great way to be around other people and enjoy time together.
Awesome. And then last but not least, what is your favorite bridge story or memory?
I think it was the time when at the beginning, when the first ever bridge hand that I ever played with, which is when my dad taught me, I had no hiker points. Then the second time, I had a lot of hiker points, and I thought that was cool.
I definitely have a lot of good ones, so of course it's hard to pick one, but I would say, so there's a Grand Life Master named Emery Whitaker, who I'll shout out, and he's also, I'm a mathematician, he's a mathematician, he's of course much more along in age than I am, but he's been kind of a mentor to me. And there was a tournament that I was playing in, and he was actually watching me. He was convincing me. He wanted to have me and my partner on his team, and I think he was kind of vetting me to see if I was any good. And I had this hand, and without going into the details, I had a very difficult decision to make. I had a decision that I felt like most people would make. And if I had made it, it probably would have been okay. It wouldn't have worked out on this hand. But I sat there and I saw another play I could make. And I credit it to him sitting behind me for inspiration. But I made this play, and it worked, and I was very relieved. And he said after the hand, like, "Oh my goodness, did you see the hand record? How did you think of that?" And I was like, honestly, I thought it was something you would do. So that was kind of a fun moment for me. So.
Awesome. Well, that is all the questions I have. Thank you both so much. Love hearing what you have to say about bridge, and have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, we will.
Tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.